What up, though? What up, though? What up, though?
This is the What Up, Though podcast with Deuce Guttah
And Par-iZ on Corner Funk Radio.
What up?
What up, though?
This is What Up, Though, the podcast. I am Deuce Guttah.
I am Par-iZ.
And this is episode 5.
Cinco.
We'd like to thank everybody who's been showing love, tuning in, supporting, sharing the link.
We appreciate you.
Yes, sir. But let's jump right into it, man. Big shout out to VMS, the brand. They actually out here right now in New York. They just got done with the fashion show. It was lit. They got a bunch of dope shit coming out there. So big shout out to them. Make sure you follow them on our Instagram. But let's jump right into this, man. Word around town is Nicki Minaj is retiring.
Yeah, I feel like that's a funny thing, man. Either she don't like that a lot of women are getting on and doing their thing right now.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Or it's a ploy because she got some music dropping.
I feel like this is, she's been at a plateau in her career for quite some time, you know what I'm saying? Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, and everybody, they've been doing their thing, and she hasn't really dropped anything that really made waves or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, she's probably sitting there with her camp like, all right, how can we get people to talk about me again?
Yeah.
Boom, tell them I'm retiring, because them barbs is serious.
Yeah, and it's hard to do that when you're not, like, in the news for negative shit. Like, if she had robbed somebody or somebody came out like, oh,
she was drugging motherfuckers.
Yeah, then that shit would be popping.
Yeah.
So, it could be a ploy for that. Also, it could be, like, you gotta remember, too, this dude that she's engaged to is, like, a convicted murderer, pedophile, all this shit. So there's a good chance she went and tried to twerk in the Megan Thee Stallion video and went home, and that dude was like, you ain't going out no more.
Yeah, you ain't doing this no more. That's it. Your career's over,
you
fam.
quit rap entirely.
Yeah, that's it.
This ain't what we do. So.
Yeah,
I hope she's safe,
I think she's dope. Yeah, I think she's dope. I don't want to see her retire. I'd like to hear some new Nicki Minaj music, but to each his own. Her reason for doing it was she wants to start a family, have kids, and I understand that. But at the same time, you got a lot of artists out there that's still in mainstream doing what they do, and they had like Cardi B. Cardi B had a baby. You know what I'm saying? She bounced right back.
She finished her album while she was like 9 months in labor and shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's not really an excuse. So that tells me that something is going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But
big shouts to Nicki though.
Yeah,
hope everything goes well.
We at least need a farewell tour if you're gonna do that.
Or a farewell album
or something like farewell song, give me a wave, something. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say I'm retired to be out.
It's like bounce, that's kind of crazy. And it's mid-career too. It's not like she had to she been there for a minute, but it's not the longevity.
She got a lot of accolades and shit.
You know what I mean? But she's not there for like no Nas amount of time. You know what I'm saying? No fucking like even Foxy, Lil Kim, Kim.
They all had longevity.
You know what I mean? Remy,
Lil Kim still making music. She got a show on VH1 right now.
Remy was in jail for what? 7 years? 7 out of a dime and shit. Yeah. And she come out and she bounced back too.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So it's like the whole family thing. I understand what you want to do. You might feel like you're at that age you want to, but that's not an excuse to retire from your career. You know what I'm saying? So I like to see where it goes. I like to see if it's actually a ploy to maybe sell some records for an upcoming album, or if maybe she really is serious about it. You know what I mean? Or maybe her man's just making her do it. Like, bitch, you ain't doing this no more.
Yeah, that's how I got.
You know what I'm saying?
He had an extended clip in the live stream video. It's like, bruh. But he's trying to make some kind of point. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever, baby.
But what else we got going on?
We got also the hurricane, man. Peace, blessings, health, and safety to everybody in the Bahamas, yo. It says 70% underwater right now.
Yeah, they said there's a whole island that's completely submerged underwater. Like, that'll never be inhabitable again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you got 70% of an island underwater,
yeah,
it's already an island. Like, an island is surrounded by water already. So once it's done, that's just a part of the ocean.
That's Atlantis, motherfucker.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
It's gonna be some
That's
ancient
the lost
shit.
city, baby. That's
some
gonna be the next
scuba guys
one.
gonna find that shit in 20 years. So but for real, like, prayers for all the people that lost their lives, their homes and shit like that. Cause it's whatever. It's a natural disaster, but.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, the whole thing is where is America with all the aid for the Bahamas?
Nah,
because we quick to try to feed the children in Africa and the homeless dogs, but where we at with the whole motherfuckers is submerged underwater, everything they own, and people died, and I don't see us going out there doing nothing. I ain't see Trump say nothing about this.
Nah, because also you got to think too, like we deal with a lot of, which is infrastructure, you know what I'm saying? So if there's nobody that's there that's willing to pay to rebuild, we're not gonna have no contract.
Yeah.
And America don't do a lot without contract.
Money, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we need a contract, bro. So I know like in Americans' hearts, we like, yeah, we America, we want to help. But the everyday average Joe citizen don't know what the fuck to do. Like I would send $10, $20 that I could spare somewhere to try to do that, but I also know how charities
you don't even
work.
know that's gonna get there.
That's what I'm saying. That's how
out of $20, they
work.
might get $1.85.
Yeah, and that shit ain't doing that.
So
I mean, Wyclef was like the president of fucking Haiti, and they diverted
like
$2 billion to like nothing. They built 2 houses.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
So
but, big shout out to everybody out there that survived, and peace, love, and blessings to everybody that may have lost loved ones or may have lost everything they own.
Yeah, like
you know
basically have to restart from nothing and nowhere because shit's gone.
Yeah. But what's going on with this Wu-Tang show I keep hearing about? I keep seeing
it's very tough.
Statuses about it.
Yeah, it's very tough. I like it.
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
I like it because it's like it's an ill story. You know, I already know like what I personally know about the Wu-Tang. So to watch the show is also to remember like it's a creative. You know,
so it's actually about Wu-Tang? I thought it was like a show.
It's a show, and it's based on the characters. Yeah. But it's also like a lot of that shit is just a story. You know, like it's not. Cause like I did the same shit. Like my girl said we was watching it. She's like, oh, Ghostface and Raekwon's trying to kill each other. Like, no.
So it's just loosely based off of them
it's based on the characters, the location. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta check it out.
The music and shit. It's very tough, but it'd be confusing if you're looking at it like. So how did they even be a group? Like you can't. It don't make no fucking sense. You know, for what you know, but it's very entertaining.
I think it's dope that Wu-Tang is still a name that can grab enough audience to have their own show. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
You know, Wu-Tang been out since probably before my time. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Like maybe I might have been like 3-4 years old when Wu-Tang was popping.
Nah. You was a young boy, but you wasn't that fuck. Oh, how old are you now?
I'm 33.
I'm 35, so it couldn't have been. It was like 91.
I know I was young as hell. All right, so I was 5. You know what I'm saying?
Like I was 9.
So like Wu-Tang been out. I'm 33 years old, so that's what 28-year run. You know what I'm saying? For them to still be relevant to have a show that people are watching and talking about and it's going viral, and you know what I'm saying? That's very dope to do.
Also, because that's hip hop. That's what people.
It is. That's the essence of hip hop.
What people don't get too, like that. That's why there's all this. You have these old bits like Joe Budden running around. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and don't get me wrong, Joe Budden's talented and he has good points on music and shit. But he doesn't have the catalog of music that is it's not as mainstream. You know what I'm saying? Like it's dope. It's dope lyrics. The beats are tough.
But it's got some very selective fan base.
Yeah, and you have to be in a mood to hear that shit. We're talking
pretty much depressed.
Yeah, but and that's the thing. What Wu-Tang did, bruh. 2 brothers with muscular dystrophy. All that I got is
that was the hardest song right
that could be depressing, but it's not.
It's uplifting at the same time.
Because it's uplifting, and you have no choice but to feel it in an uplifting way. Yeah. So like that's the thin line I think that it is, and not to say Joe Budden's not hip hop. I'm just saying the reason like you
he's not as deep as hip hop as Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he has a lot of relative points.
And Wu is based on so much like just like hood kid culture. You know what I'm saying? Like kung fu movies, comic books and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't have nothing coming up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, I don't even know. Nintendo, I was like 5 years late to get a Nintendo.
Yeah, I had a Jaguar.
We had a black and white TV in the living room.
I had an Atari Jaguar, fam.
Like my son got a TV in his room. You know, I was a fucking teenager before I had a TV in my room.
Big facts. Let alone a phone.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
I ain't get my first phone until I was like 17.
Yeah, that's why it's so dope too. Because out of all that wasn't there, so much dopeness was created out of what was. You know, so. Big respect, big
shout out to the Wu.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
Wu-Tang's for the children.
It's forever, baby. Forever and ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And rest in peace, ODB.
Yes, sir.
But what's going on with our fellow? No, not our fellow. What's going on with our fucking captain in arms, president in charge?
Oh God,
I haven't heard anything crazy about him going on. He probably got somebody behind the scenes like, you gotta chill.
Nah, he's been bugging.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was he was actually giving like a dictation on the hurricane and shit, and it was to hit Alabama.
The one where it's talking about dropping a bomb in a hurricane?
No, he was saying it's supposed to. he did want to do that too.
But, come on, bro.
Clearly,
can't be serious.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody was like, "Look," but this is how, and this is how bad nobody's even checking to like make sure he don't look stupid. Look at that boogie.
Yeah.
They don't even want to check to keep him from looking stupid. They let him say he wanted to drop a nuclear bomb. Yeah. In a hurricane. That's
let him bury himself.
The next time, he was like a weatherman pointing at a chart to show you where it was going, and it was to hit Alabama for sure, but Alabama wasn't on the map. So someone pointed that out, and then the next time he did the same shit, he put a dot with a Sharpie on the map.
Oh yeah, that's the Sharpie memes going on right now.
Yeah, and that's and the only reason you know that because the Sharpie's on the desk.
Yeah.
And they asked him, "Did you do that with this?" He said, "Nah."
Yeah, he definitely did it. He lying, motherfucker.
Like, yo, you serious? Like, you got one cigarette in the house and the nigga smoking a butt, and you walk in like, yo, you smoked the last cigarette? Nah.
Meanwhile, he smell like straight Newport.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, if anything, this guy's a great example of, like...
what not to do.
Yeah, and just that, like, if like, it don't matter what you do, you know? Well, at least, like, what he's doing...
You can be the dumbest man in the world and be the president.
But if you white, you can pull it. You know what I mean? If Obama would have been off by a decimal on anything he said, they'd have fucking impeached him off the... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is just all we... Like, well, what? He's not really a politician.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. So that's why he
That's
should...
okay. It's all right.
That's why he should be elected.
He can say whatever the fuck he wants. He's not really a politician at the end of the day. Like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So clearly America's a business and not a country. So, you know.
So, but what else we got going on, man? There's a lot going on right now. It's been a couple weeks since we did the show. So, you know, we might touch on some topics that might be a little OD out, but we don't really give a fuck. We're going to talk about them anyway.
Nah, yeah, we're going to get into it. This one, Lil Wayne got a back injury from fucking with Megan Thee Stallion.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nah, I'm just playing. But you thought so.
You thought it was right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but there is a lot going on. Actually, speaking of Lil Wayne, he's wrapping up his new album. I just heard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it's gonna be called. What's the last one? Carter 5, right?
Yeah, one of them Carters.
Yeah, I don't think that did as good as the previous Carters though.
I don't think so neither.
But I would like to see what his new body of work looks like. I want to see if he adapts to the new sound of music and what's going on, or if he tries to still put in that Lil Tunechi. You know what I'm saying?
I think he could do it.
Because Lil Tunechi was a phase he went through.
Yeah.
Can he still sell records with that?
Yeah.
You think so?
I think because it's in the frequency that the music is in now. Like when people say Lil Wayne the greatest and shit, like how Migos or whatever, like they all come from the era of like admiring the Tunechi shit.
Okay.
So it's like it's in the same frequency. It's not like
I like to see what features he has on that album.
Oh yeah.
Because like imagine Lil Wayne with Migos. Or Lil Wayne with Future, that happened before, but like
I want to hear
there's a lot of artists out there that I would love to hear Lil Wayne with.
I want to hear Lil Wayne and Young Thug, and then see if anyone can
oh
decipher
my God,
who's
that'd
who.
be crazy.
No one would know who's spitting what.
Yeah, or even Lil Wayne and the Baby, that'd be a dope ass track.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, because the Baby is fucking fire. I fuck with the Baby.
Yeah. I mean, he's popping right now. I wouldn't say he's fire.
I fuck with the Baby.
He good.
Rick Ross new shit was hard too. I like to hear something with Ross and Wayne, and I'm pretty sure he got Ross on that album because MMG and YMCMB is very heavily affiliated.
Ross new shit is fire.
Yeah, Ross shit is bonkers, like, bro. I listen to that shit before I write every time. You know what I'm saying? Just to motivate me.
Whenever I hear Ross verse, it just sounds like heavy weed.
Like the crazy shit is Ross is 43 years old and just dropped a hit album. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? At the age of 43,
a hit album. That's for all y'all that make music, that rap and shit, and you're giving yourself a 30-year cutoff like when I'm 30. No.
Yeah, this nigga's 43, fam.
So from now on, that's my shit too. If I'm not popping by 43, I'm gonna leave it alone.
That's the new cutoff, 43. He just said it. Well, actually, no. If Hov come out with some new shit, the new cutoff gonna be like 55, son.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
Well, Hov's always gonna have new shit because he's immortal now. So.
Yo, Hov, man. Speaking of Hov, man, that whole deal with the NFL, I'm still waiting to see what comes from that.
You didn't hear about nothing that happened?
No, I haven't.
All right, so there's been, I think it's, I don't know what's the name of the company now that I think about. I might have to look it up, but it's in Chicago. Mm-hmm. It's for the kids. It's a $400,000 investment into I believe.
By him or the NFL?
It's him and it's a joint.
Okay.
And
so it's $200.
$200 each year.
Okay.
And it's a school for something, prepare kids for, I think, financial shit, whatever.
Financial literacy. I think I did hear something.
You know what I mean? But the thing is, it's also the school that was just in the news for the teacher that was cutting the dreads off of young men.
Ah, so he's trying to make a point.
I don't know, because what's the point of giving money to the motherfuckers that's telling you can't wear your natural fucking hair?
Well, by them giving money, that's putting their hands in the pot. You know what I'm saying? So now they gotta say so. Fuck around, dude, lose his job. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I don't think the dude actually worked for the school. He was a referee, so I think he worked for the referee.
No, that was that. This is different. This was like, and they put it as positive, like she was helping these young men, this lady. Yeah. And she had these pictures of her cutting the dude dreads. Like,
oh wow, I didn't see that.
Yeah, man. So.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I think it's a good thing for the culture of football and for the culture of music, for him to come together and maybe shed some light on some things that's going on and social injustices and all that. Yeah. But I'm interested to see in the path that they take to get to that point to where they're making that. Because before they get to a point where people are listening, they gotta do something to gain that exposure first. So what are they gonna do? Is Jay-Z gonna perform at the halftime show for Super Bowl to gain that exposure?
Well, no, they have
you know what I'm saying?
They got to set up
because he was boycotting the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah, and they got to set up recently too for I forget what game. They already have it's just not even a Super Bowl, but they're gonna have some entertainment shit.
Okay.
And some rappers gonna be there. My thing is like, for the music culture, cool. For the football culture, whatever. But again, like he was talking about actionable items to go into past the protest.
Yeah.
For me personally,
I want to see what those are.
Yeah, and I understand the donations to the school type shit too, but what the protest is like an ideology that's embedded in so many people's minds.
Yeah.
So actionable items in terms of changing a thought process is like,
that's a lot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You're going to have to do a lot for that.
It feels like
95% of the majority shareholders of NFL teams are old racist white men. You know what I'm saying? There's no black own NFL team. No. That's why when that whole rumor was going on, I would have loved to see Jay-Z buy an NFL team. Yeah. But at the same time, number one, he can't do it because that's the reason why he had to sell his stakes in the Brooklyn Nets because he got the sports management group. Yeah. So that's a conflict of interest. So I already knew that was bullshit when that rumor was coming out. But it would be a dope thing to be the first minority shareholder in the NFL, a fucking organization where everybody's old white racist men. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So now you're shaking a block by coming in here and stirring some things up. You know what I mean? And it's like I'd love to see that. Yeah. I'd love to see that in history, the first black NFL team owner. Because what is that team's culture going to be like in the locker room?
But that's, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I think too. Because I think what gets lost in translation is part of the ideology of the brutality and racism that they were protesting. Yeah. That's also in the structure of the sport.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's like the first black majority owner of a team. It's also like first black slave master.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because these motherfuckers got to get out there and entertain.
They got to do. You know
what I'm saying? And they're gonna do that for the dollar, no matter what. Yeah. And so it's still based on the expression of thought. If they don't agree with how the police are treating people, they should be able to take a fucking knee, and everybody should shut the fuck up. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that's just point blank.
They decide to do. But it is what it is, man. But this is episode 5. We're going to take a little break. We're going to get to a couple commercials. We got some oldies for you that we're going to bring back because a lot of y'all love them and keep asking about them. So we're going to play a couple of those. And we're going to get back and finish up the episode, man. This is episode 5 of the What Up Though podcast. I am Deuce Guttah.
And I am Par-iZ.
Enjoy these commercials. We'll be right back.
Cheers.
You want the meats? We got the meats. You want burgers? We got those too. Come on down to Cheapskate's Burgers, where this week we got a special going on. Pay double the price for one burger and get another one absolutely free. That's right, pay twice the price of one burger, and your next burger is on us. That's right, at Cheapskate's Burgers, we care about our people. Our cows are grade A beef, stored in a 5x5 container. Yeah, mind you, they're 600 pounds, but it just keeps the meat leaner. So come on down to Cheapskate Burgers, pay double the price for one burger, and get another one absolutely free. This week only, limited time offer. Located in downtown Memphis on Old Town Road. Come on down and see us. Yeah!
Everyone please, hold your applause and questions. Huge news. ASAP Rocky has been released from Swedish jail. Thanks to me, I know, the savvy, the businessman, the smartest man, the greatest man. I pressed the leaders, I threatened their governments, I charmed the pants off the prime minister's wife literally. Thanks to me, only me, singular hero, one hero, huge penis, definitely not a little penis, one man. As of this moment, racism ceases to exist. Across the whole planet, ASAP Rocky is proof. No more racism. I have done it as I said I would. Next is AIDS. After that is cancer. After that, I will single-handedly close the hole in the ozone. Big, huge week coming up. Lots to do. Thank you for your time. Send them back.
Hey, fellow patriots. Do you know too much? Do you have devastating information on the elite and powerful people, and you just know you're on the list? Have you been railroaded by a system you helped build, and now you fear for the lives of your loved ones? Sounds like you need hangman security. Want to go out like a real man? Don't let those 1%er pedophile devils bully you in a place where you feel hopeless. Give us a call today at 1-800-KILLARY. We have trained professionals on call 24 hours a day. Need to die in a random car crash? Or look like the casual bystander caught in a hail of unrelated gunfire? We even have COs on the payroll that are willing to take naps while you're on suicide watch so you can do the job yourself. We won't tell. Be a real man and save your family while you can with Hangman Security. 1-800-KILLARY. Give us a call today. Proceeds from your life insurance go directly to the Clinton campaign. Welcome back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hope y'all enjoyed the commercials.
Thank you for staying in tune and in touch.
Yes, sir. But we're going to jump right back into it. What else we got?
Kevin Hart, man, in a car accident, actually.
Yeah, I've seen that, man.
Very sad. Prayers, blessings, health, safety. Hope he's okay. Hope he makes a full recovery. You know
the
what I mean?
crazy shit is I've seen is people was actually putting out fake stories and shit, talking about how he was paralyzed from the neck down.
Yeah,
like,
I saw that.
I think that's fucked up, you know what I'm saying?
I saw that too. But I saw actually official reports that he did damage his spine in 3 different places.
Yeah, he got surgery in 3 different places, one in his lumbar and 2 somewhere else, which are very serious places to injure your back. So
yeah, either way, the spine is crucial. So.
Yeah, man, it's a whole crazy situation. A lot of people, they said the 911 caller had said that he was actually the driver when in all actuality he wasn't, because the driver was pinned under the steering wheel.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why people make up these crazy random stories, you know what I'm saying? Especially at that time where like his family doesn't know what's going on. You put all these dumb stories out there. Like, I just think it's fucked up.
I think it's clickbait too. I think it's a heartless generation of people that just want people to like, you know, click this
want
shit.
some likes, some followers and shit like that.
Because in the long run, that does make money. So I understand the business side.
Yeah,
I don't think
they had showed a video earlier that day where he was peeling out on a city street in the same car, you know what I'm saying? Which is it was a car he bought for his 40th birthday. It was like a gift to himself, the Barracuda. So I think that's where the rumors came from, because they showed him driving the car in that video. But later on in the day, it was somebody else driving the car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I just think it's fucked up how people put those dumb videos and rumors and stuff like that out there. You know, let the man heal in peace. They had one of them was saying that his voice box was messed up. I'd have been mad as hell if we ain't had no more Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'd be mad if there was no more Kevin Hart like things he did. His voice.
You could do a little without.
Oh yeah, you know what I mean. If
I like
if that was
man.
the injury, like his voice
as
box was severed in 3 places, I'd be like,
5.
water casualty. You know what I'm saying? Let him write.
Nah, I think Kevin Hart's hilarious, man, and I definitely hope he makes it through this and has a good recovery. I think they said the recovery for something like this is anywhere between 8 months to a year, so we won't be seeing anything coming from anytime soon.
Yeah,
you know, besides previously recorded stuff. But he did have a couple things in the works, so I don't know what's gonna go on with that.
Maybe they'll CGI that shit.
Yeah, right. But also we have Mac Miller, his actual plug. You know, they said they just charged him with selling counterfeit pills which contain fentanyl, and he's also being charged with the death of Mac Miller.
Yeah, that's murder. Like,
yeah. I mean, what else are you gonna call it? But I'm just surprised that it took so long for them to press those charges. You know what I mean? Like, how long ago did Mac Miller pass away? That was a long time ago.
Yeah, they may not know who brought it to him though. I think that those charges should stem from.
They have messages of Mac hitting him up saying that he needed such and such, and the dude answered back, and the dude went and served him those pills that he ultimately died from.
So I mean, and even that, like, say, with that being evidence, involuntary manslaughter at best.
Yeah, well, now I know Jersey has a charge that they actually manifested called drug-induced death, in which they'll charge the drug dealer for selling the drug that killed the person. Because I was downstate with a couple dudes. One of the dudes had 10 years for that. He sold somebody dope. The dude OD'd off the dope. They gave him 10 years off of that drug-induced death. I'm not sure if California has that same type of law, but you know, you can get 10 years for that. That's serious crime.
Nah, and they also have his plugs text messages that were like telling people, I'm not gonna post right now or do this right now. Which makes it, because I think if he knew,
like premeditated.
Yeah, like if he knew what he had.
You
know what I'm saying? That makes it totally different.
So they can hit him with attempted murder if he knew what he had and he still intentionally sold it to him.
With murder one, because he's dead. You know, so.
Like, so it's definitely a whole crazy situation, but you know, that I just seen that happen about a day or two ago, so you know, I figured we bring it to light. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely. I hope that justice gets, you know, I hope there is justice. I don't know where that stands. You know, you're also talking about somebody who was on drugs in the capacity that they knew every time they did it,
it was a risk.
It was a risk. You know what I'm saying? So,
but you don't wish that on nobody, though.
No, not at all, not at all. But I also don't wish somebody doing a murder bid because they accidentally don't know what they had. When they
they were just naive and didn't know what they were selling.
On both sides, you know, just hope the best is what is the outcome of all that.
Yeah, rest in peace, Mac Miller, though, man. That was that dude, bro.
Word on.
But what else we got with Dave Chappelle? A lot of people are butthurt over his new special. I thought it was hilarious. I watched it twice already.
Is.
I died laughing the whole
That shit is
special.
genius, classic.
He brought a lot of things up, too.
And there's a lot, and here's what I know, at least for like personally, on my Facebook, there's a lot of people that are either lesbian, gay, or, you know, transitioning.
Little both. Yeah.
But they all had a fucking immaculate amount of respect for what Dave Chappelle was saying.
Yeah.
Because it's not
he wasn't
coming from a
necessarily
place of
putting him
hatred.
down. Yeah.
Nah,
he was just
wasn't,
making
you
light
know
of the
what I mean?
situation.
And it's true. A lot of that shit is confusing. What I find the most funny is that people are actually getting offended by something called Sticks and Stones.
Yeah. You know, like he already knew what it was going to do.
Yeah, like he titled it with like, this is what, like, how do you do that?
The other funny thing he was saying, and he had a good point too. He was saying how the school shooting drills that they're doing now. He said, you know, you got the kids are the ones shooting up the fucking school. So you doing these school shooting drills. They learning on how to get around and what to do and where everybody's gonna be hiding at, what the meeting places. You teaching them exactly how to get away with what they doing. So he had a good point in that, you know, like that's why I respect Dave Chappelle, because he'll tell you in a way that's gonna make you laugh and it's light, you know what I'm saying? But he got a lot of truth behind what he says.
Yeah, like think about that though. You training kids to hide from somebody. One of them kids is the one.
Yeah, they know exactly where everybody's at. Oh, they're gonna be under the bleachers in the gym. You know what I'm saying? It's going right there.
That shit is insane.
Yeah,
man.
so it's just a whole crazy situation. Like I said, I thought it was funny. I watched it twice already. I'm probably gonna watch it a third time. Yeah. You know, if things like a comedy special really get you butthurt to that point, maybe you shouldn't watch them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You know, you have a different
maybe you should
sense
stay
of
on
humor.
social media.
Yeah, you know, like people are fucking goofy, but
yeah, I mean, it's just crazy.
Moving on to this fresh across the press is Al Bial is being charged with attempted murder.
Yeah, for a shooting in Passaic out here, actually.
That's wildin'.
Well, I just don't understand because he's coming off his last mixtape. I believe it was called Coda. You know, that was starting to gain some traction. Like I've been seeing a lot of posts as far as you know, people rapping his lyrics and putting them up there and everything. You know,
I seen him popping on IG and shit.
Yeah,
like, you know,
so why are you in the streets busting guns still? Like in Passaic, like what's going on in Passaic?
But he may not be. That's also the criminal complaint was like from somebody who said that shit.
Yeah.
So it's like the funny thing is
with
that
him is
at the
he
end
did
of
a bid, so they're automatically gonna go hard on him thinking he did it. You know, so a lot of times he might not really have done it, but they're gonna do it because he's a public figure. And he did time for it already.
And the end of the article it states too. It's like, well, this is a criminal complaint, so
they're presumed innocent or guilty.
Yeah, but before that is like 6 pages of what all these charges will have sentence-wise. So like he could be looking at like
50, 60 years. Yeah. Just certain persons alone is carries like 10 years, and they're hitting them with 2 attempted murders. That's 10 years of pop. You know what I'm saying? Then the unlawful purpose firearms, 5 to 10 year. Like they was racking them on, and like I said, you know, he's a public figure, so they don't play fair, especially in the Passaic County justice system. They don't play fair. So if they say he did it, they got somebody saying he did it. They gonna run with that, whether he's innocent or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so peace, blessings, health, safety. Hope he made it through
I hope he made it through that whole
man,
situation. I hope he really didn't do it, and if he did, I hope he got a great
nice,
lawyer.
That's a popping dude from Jersey too. My family from Jersey, so I'm like, yo, Joe Budden didn't really pan out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We need somebody.
We got left, you know? That's pretty much it. Also, in terms of Patterson, somebody better do something for Fetty Wap, because like that's a bad look if that's the whole. You know what I mean? They can't like, yo, Patterson rap? Yeah, you know, Fett. Like, nobody does.
It's a lot of talent out there in Patterson. The thing is, you know, I feel a lot of them don't believe in themselves and they limit themselves on what they can do. And, you know, a lot of them just ain't come across the right ear, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there's definitely a lot of talent in Patterson. I know a lot of brothers that rap, that's been rapping for years, that are dope, that are, I'd like to say, better than Fetty Wap, but... You know, he just happened to be the one that's on it. All power to him, but it's about time for that next person to take that wave. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah, but what else we got? We got something else that was going on too.
Oh no, we also got ASAP Rocky's lawyer.
Yeah,
was fucking assassinated.
Him. Shot him in the head. I wonder, where did he get assassinated at?
I don't know. I would say he just got killed, except he got 2 in the chest and 1 in the head. And
that's assassination.
That's training. That is training.
You think the Swiss people had something to do with it?
I believe so.
You think so? Swedish people?
I think so. Cause
like, oh, you got him off? All right, we got you.
Yeah, it was more like even getting off. Like it was more that somebody wanted to represent him. Because the first lawyer that he had, he was like, actually, nah, I'm not gonna do it. Like he was like, yeah, then he was like, nah. So he was getting threats and shit. Yeah. And so the next guy was like, the fuck is the problem? Yeah, you know, I'd have did the same shit. I've been like, ASAP right now, like it's Tupac.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But maybe they that racist.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
or they had something else that was going on behind the scenes, like another agenda, and they just mad he got him out of that situation before they got to do what they wanted to do. But that's just a whole sad situation. I wonder if A$AP Rocky, reached out to the family, the lawyer, or maybe paying for the funeral or anything.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I know that seemed like something he'll do. He didn't say a fucking word to Trump when he got back.
Yeah, right. Like fuck you.
I think that shit is great though.
I don't think Trump really had anything to do with that. You know what I mean? I think he rode that wave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The judge was already releasing him at that point. Trump ain't had nothing to do with him getting released.
It might have seemed like that made Americans was putting pressure on them to do something.
Yeah, like it was already happening.
Like outside
there wasn't
looking
enough evidence to really, keep
and it wasn't
him in
a
there.
lot of us that was like, yo, we wasn't out like we was not in
nobody
or out.
protesting
Yeah,
or
you know what I'm
nothing,
saying?
yeah.
We didn't change our Facebook profile pictures or nothing for that motherfucker.
Yeah, facts.
So
I don't think he had nothing to do with it. But hey, let him ride the wave. Yeah, I got A$AP Rocky home.
Yeah.
All me by myself.
yeah, no more racism.
You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. And finally, we got, this is breaking news, actually. This just happened today. Antonio Brown from the Raiders, formerly the Steelers, was actually let go today. He voided his $29 guaranteed million and was picked up within hours by the Patriots. He signed a 1-year, $15 million deal with the Patriots. Wow. Antonio Brown is one of the best players in his position, in my opinion. He has had a lot of trouble as of late. So that's where the whole situation arose, where he wanted to get out of the contract he had with the Raiders. But the fact that the Patriots picked him up, the Patriots are gonna be mean this year.
I mean, shit, that seemed like a LeBron move. Like,
Patriots right. It is kind of a LeBron move, but I'm definitely gonna watch those games because Antonio Brown's that dude, bro.
I'll rock.
I'm a Cowboys fan, but I'm gonna watch a couple Patriots games this season.
Oh, you a Cowboys fan?
Yes, sir, man. Ezekiel Elliott, Dak Prescott. We're gonna do our thing this year. We got a Marvin Cooper. We got a nice little squad, so I definitely I'm gonna be in tune for the Dallas Cowboys game. But I might have the NFL Red Zone a couple of the Patriots games. You dig?
I'm happy for your confidence in the Cowboys.
Who are you? You're a Jets fan?
I'm an Eagles fan.
That's even worse. You just got your first one in what, 30 years?
Who the fuck cares?
We got 5.
So?
Yeah, we can fit all our rings on the hand.
Look, bruh.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, though, this was episode 5 of the What Up, Though podcast. I am Deuce Guttah.
I am Par-iZ.
Thank you to everybody that tuned in. Keep showing your love and support. Keep sharing. Keep liking. Keep commenting. Doing all that good stuff, man.
Man.
And we got a lot more in store for you. Episode 6 coming up soon. We love y'all, man. What up, though?
Peace.